Hello Dragonlings, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully everyone you can hear me. I got a new setup. I'm in a new location. For those who don't know, my name is Skye. I write paranormal romance under the name SD Haggis. And if you've watched my streams before, you know this is not where I usually stream. I have pretty much completely moved into my parents' place, which is where I'll be staying, and they have a spare room that was kind of a catch-all room, and it's been cleaned up a little bit. What you see behind me is the stuff that still hasn't been straightened up, but I've got my desk in here, I've got my stuff set up, and like I said, hopefully you can hear me because I'm using my computer, but I have my computer hooked up to a small TV as a larger monitor, basically. And it is, I'm not quite certain if everything's reading together because I wasn't smart enough to do a private live stream to test everything once it was set up last night. Yay! It's actually not a new headset. This is the gaming headset that I thought I had lost a few months ago, and it turned out it was mixed up with other gaming stuff that had been shoved into a dark corner and was found when we were moving everything. So, yay! But we're going to be doing some writing today. I am alone, it looks like, except for everyone in the comments. So, hi. Let me know what you're working on today. I should be working on Damned and Dangerous, which is the first in a trilogy that I wanted to release later this year. However, I don't feel like working on it. I'm doing edits, and it doesn't sound like fun to me today. So I'm going to be working on a different story, still paranormal romance. This one has LGBT characters, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm getting ready to start the Demon app, and I haven't used the Demon app in over a week, so it's probably going to demote me a lot. So that's fun. Yep, I've been demoted to demoralized drone. I don't even know what I was before. Yeah, I have no idea what I was before. But I made it all the way to the top. And Darnick? I don't know how to pronounce this, and I can't make it bigger either. But yeah, let's see if I can get this to work. It's backwards on my end, so it's probably backwards on your end, and for which I'm sorry. But UDARNIK. At one point, I made it all the way to the top. That was when I was counting everything, though. I was counting all of the chores I do outside, all of the writing I do, all the reading I do. Yeah, I was counting everything. And honestly, the only time I'm using it now is for writing. It's much easier just to use it for writing. And reading. I use it for reading too. So I've taken out all the chores. I've taken out all the... I will probably use it for gaming stuff. Sarah's last video where she did a live update while playing a computer game gave me an idea. Since I haven't been uploading videos lately, but I wanted to do more gameplay, that is probably what I'll do, is I'll do my updates while doing some gameplay, because I want to do something. I just don't know what. So I figured I'd try it, see how that works. I won't be doing computer games, though, because my computer doesn't like to stream while playing video games. And they probably won't be live either unless I can figure that out as well. I don't know. We'll play around with it and see. Let's see. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dana, Michael, and Steven. It looks like everyone's got stuff they're working on today. Michael's working, got 3 documents open, and you'll surprise yourself. That sounds like a plan. I mean, that works. You're going to rewrite High Fantasy. Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations on finishing your contemporary fantasy yesterday. I've been missing from streams for a while. Like, even when I've held mine, I haven't been joining anyone else's. So I'm behind. I have not caught up on streams. I've been moving. We're still moving. There's like a load or two. My parents are right down the road from where I used to live. And I paid rent for my place until the end of this month. So, but we kind of wanted to get everything out by the middle of the month so we could then just spend the last 2 weeks cleaning and repainting and doing anything we needed to do in there. We got like a load or two, probably more than that, because we have all the stuff that's in the backyard as well, and then anything that's going to the dump. So we only have like a load or two to bring over here, but we still have stuff to clean up over there. But otherwise, I'm fully moved into my parents' place, and I have like my little office space here. Eventually, this spot behind me will be cleaned up, and there'll be chickens incubating for hatcheries. Right now, we just collect eggs in the morning and eat them for breakfast. Actually, I collect them in the evening because they don't seem to lay in the morning. That's not the point. Anyways, let's go ahead and get some writing done. I'm going to open this app. Work. In order to advance in rank, I need to write for 35 minutes. I'm pretty certain we get that done. Let's see. I need to add this project, actually, because it's not in here. And then once I do that, we can get started. I'm going to delete this project. I thought I deleted all the cleaning ones, but I hadn't. All right. I think that's everything. All right, so add a new project. This is technically more editing because I'm doing How's It Hangin', which was my project one of my projects in April. But I'm doing an edit, and I'm doing it differently. Alrighty. I think I'm ready to go. Alright, so we'll get started in another minute at 10 after. And because I'm alone in the camera area, this is probably going to be fast. We're going to do at least 3 writing sprints and maybe 4 writing sprints. And then after that, I'll jump off because I've got to do chicken chores and water some plants before heading into town to meet my mama for some stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, originally I wasn't actually going to work on this, but I will explain the story in a little bit because it is 10 after. We'll go ahead and do our first sprint, 15 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, that is time. My phone is not really loud for some reason. I got a new achievement. Minor setback. You got back to working after a break longer than 4 days, whether it was an account of laziness, vacation, or life getting in the way of work. Good to know you're not a quitter. Note, there are no other achievements for attempted quitting. So I'm sitting at 17 of 22 achievements. And I'm curious to know what those others are. One day I'm going to have to get with people who have using this app and find out what achievements they've got versus what achievements I've got. But how did everyone else do? I am curious. Let me know in the comments. And I forgot to post in the comments that we were doing 15-minute sprint. Oops. Sorry. What did I do? I did 522 words this time. I am editing and rewriting How's It Hanging, which is a LGBT paranormal romance featuring wolf shifters in a town where everyone knows shifters exist. So a lot of the shifters alternate between being in their human form and being in their animal form and run around the town in both forms. And they've just had an outsider who's a teacher at the school move into town recently. And he does not know the rules. And he does not know that shifters exist. So that's going to be fun. Sorry, I forgot I wanted to keep track of what I write today since I haven't written in a long time. Michael, you got 268 words. Steve, you got 152. That's awesome. Congrats. What was I saying before the sprint? Oh, I wasn't even going to work on this project, but I started this project after finding a set of covers for sale, and the 3 covers were perfect. Grace, the other bread is Grandma's. Okay. The cover set was perfect for a shifter idea that I want to do. And I already had plans for one in dealing with LGBT characters, and it wasn't the one I'm working on. It was actually I wanted to do puns for the titles. Like this one is Howls at Hangin', and the next one is Bear With Me, and I've got Hold Your Horses, and I've got Lion to Me. And the covers that I fell in love with had featured a a wolf, a bear, and a lion, which were perfect for the first three ideas. But the original idea was actually What the Fox. And the cover set I found, while it doesn't deal with that, um, while it doesn't feature a fox, the cover set that I found deals with the wolf, the bear, and the lion, and that's perfect for a series. And I've already spoken with the artist, and it's open for more books in the series. So I've got to finish these next two books featuring the lion and the bear. And if they still haven't sold by the time I do that, I am going to purchase those book covers and go ahead and publish those. But I'm editing Howls at Hanging because I want to try a new writing process for July and see if I can get less rounds of editing done doing that process. I do plan on doing a video where I talk about that process because I'm still kind of gathering my thoughts on how all that's going to work. It's something I'm going to be testing out in July. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. Hi, Sarah. I'm sorry you're at this stupid job again. I actually mentioned earlier that I'm going to start doing updates while gaming thanks to your own update that you did while playing I think it was called Party Hard or Hard Party, one of the two. So yeah, because I want to do more gaming, and I haven't posted any videos with updates or anything like that except for these live streams. So I figured why not combine the two, and I love that idea that you did it. So I'm stealing that idea from you. Just warning you ahead of time. I don't know when I'm going to start doing that, but hopefully soon. I've got a new setup, so I got to test some things before I do it. Hi, Persephone. All right, well, my timer is yelling at me again, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We're going to do another 15-minute sprint starting in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is time. How'd everybody do? I did 365 words this time. Right. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, shit. Bugger knots. I accidentally closed the document that I'm working on. I was trying to minimize it and press the wrong one. Anyways, I got it back open. It didn't take me that long to get it back open. All right, Michael, you did 306 words. Steven, you did 221 words. That's awesome. Congrats. Persephone was going to do some, oh, shoot. Persephone was going to do some journaling before getting into writing. Well, we got one more sprint, maybe two more sprints to go. Might do two. I don't know. I'm on a roll. I will at least get this chapter finished today. Because I'm almost done with it now. This is a novella, so the chapters are a lot shorter. The original version was, let's see, how many words was this? 33,249 words, and I'm doing a rewrite. Another one of the writers that usually joins us, Amy, is currently on her second draft, and as she's editing, she's writing it sentence by sentence, which a bunch of people seem to find weird, but honestly, I think the only reason I don't find it weird is because I do the same thing. When I'm doing rewrites and stuff, I'll read the first draft, and I'll retype sentences I like or rework and rewrite sentences I don't like versus trying to read through. And the reason I do that is because when I'm reading, I have a tendency after so long, I skim, and I don't want to skip over something that needs to be fixed. So it's much easier for me to just rewrite sentence by sentence when I'm reworking stuff or editing stuff. However, when I start this new process in July, that's probably going to change too. But so far, that's what's worked best for me when I've been editing stuff. That's part of the reasons I have the TV as a monitor right now is because I have a 13-inch MacBook. So the screen is very small. And what I do is using the TV as a monitor, I have the two documents side by side, and it's in a much larger spot, even though they're technically the same size. Because the Mac is not allowing me to use them as two separate screens. I've got duplicates, so with my Mac screen open right now, I'm actually seeing exactly what I'm seeing on the TV screen. I know with my PC there was a way I could do 1 and 1 so that each screen was two separate entities, but I can't do it with this Mac for some reason. It's not giving us that option. I am so sorry, Stephen. I've done that before. My first novel was written in first person, and we discovered it would probably be better for me to switch it to third person, which was the best decision ever, because as first person, it was only like 30,000 words long. And when we wrote it in third person, I say my editor had read through the whole thing. It was like this, and when she got to the end, she was like, by the way, this would probably be better in third person versus first person. But she'd made a bunch of notes of things she thought she would change or added to it at the time too. But it was still one of the best decisions ever made, because once it got to third person, it increased the word count to 60,000, I believe. And even after a couple of more edits, it grew to like 75, 76,000, which is where it sits now. That novel is currently not published. It has been published in the past when I was with a small publishing house. And now I'm working with a different editor, and we're going through all 5 books in that series and editing them slowly but surely so that I can publish them rapid release. That book has actually been edited. We are currently working on the book that comes before it, technically. That was like the start of the war. that's featured in that series between the shifters, mages, and the hunters that try to kill them. What started the war? It was a novel that came before, a shorter novel. So yeah, that's where that series is currently sitting. I've got so many series right now that are in editing mode. It's not even funny, which is part of the reason I wanted to do this new writing process or try this new writing process in July. Because if this process works, that's why I'm going to do projects in the future, which will mean shorter editing times, and I'll have less stories in editing mode because they'll be popping out faster. And like I said, I'll do a video about that. It might even be my gaming recap talk thing. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to work everything. But it is time to write again. So I'm going to go ahead and get us started. We're going to start writing in next 15-minute session in 3, 2, 1, go. What's up? Okay. right, that's time. Sorry, I'm finishing up the sentence. I just started it when the timer went off. I'm so close to being near the end of this chapter, too. I have 5 sentences left and I'll finish this chapter. Dang. Alright. Woo! I am now a dead-eyed drone again. How did everyone else do? I'm sorry, I'm tired. It wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have a headache right here. I've already taken medicine for it, but there's so much going on that I'm constantly having headaches right now. 242 words is awesome. 235 words is awesome. Hi, Great Fry. I did. Oh, gosh. How many did I do? I wasn't even paying attention to that. 560 words this time. So, all in all, not bad. I'm gonna got one more sprint, and we'll go ahead and end it after that last sprint. Awesome, Persephone. Glad you could join us. What are you working on today? Are you working on one of your books for your Big Bad series? Just out of curiosity. Great Fight, that's awesome. Seven scenes outlined is awesome. I have discovered that I'm a bit of a planster. I will plan a little bit and then just pants the rest. So I've gotten to the point where I kind of do a blurb, and that is my outline. And then I just wing the rest. Awesome. Awesome, Persephone. Congrats. Hi, Derek. Theo. Oops. I'd have to work 165 more minutes today in order to gain a rank, which is probably not going to happen. There was a chart that was going around Facebook that was similar to the D&D neutral good, neutral, lawful good, chaotic, evil, blah, blah. That was for writers. And I just watched a video yesterday where the word nerds talked about what they were as far as that goes. And I am a chaotic planter, I believe. I believe that's what I am. Hold on, I can tell you. If I can find it, I can tell you what I am. And I'll see. It's been shared in so many groups that are private, I don't know if I can share an actual image. Well, I thought it was shared in this group, but I'm not finding it. So maybe I lied? I'm looking at the right stuff group. because it was either the Right Stuff group or the Author Tubers group that I saw it posted. Oh, it was Right Stuff. All right, so there's Lawful Pantser, Neutral Pantser, Chaotic Pantser, Lawful Plantser, True Plantser, Chaotic Plantser, Lawful Plotter, Neutral Plotter, and Chaotic Plotter. And I'm a True Plantser. That's what I am. And now it's screaming at me to do another sprint. So I guess we'll do another sprint. Didn't I answer this, by the way? I did, but I guess I didn't. All right. But yeah, I'm a true plantster. Starts an outline, goes off script, and ends up in unexpected places. But that's okay, because this is more interesting anyway. So, yeah. That's what I am. Alrighty. But we're going to go ahead and do the last sprint of today. Get my documents back up, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that is time, everyone. Alrighty, let's see. How did everyone do? I did 522 words this time, so I am pretty happy with how well I did. And that is hilarious because I did 522 words for this sprint. I also did 522 words for the very first sprint, so I ended on the same number that I started with, basically. I need to do some math because I want to know how much I did total. Let's see. I'm a terrible person. I'm not doing math in my head. I'm not even going to try. So total I did just under 2,000 words. I did 1,969. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. And I might do some writing later tonight. Let's see. Persephone did 199 words. Stephen did 322 words. Michael did 328 words. And DL did 349 words. 1,144 words total is not bad. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. DL, you're a lawful plotter. Great Fry is a chaotic plantster who wants to be a neutral plotter. That's awesome. Steven's a plantster. Oh, I gotta take these off. This wouldn't hurt so much if my headphones weren't tight. I'll wait a couple minutes to see what anyone else says. Oh. Are you guys happy with the progress you've made today? We've done 4 writing sprints. It is 1:30 my time. So I am actually going to hop off here because I have several things I need to do before I run into town with my mom and do stuff with her. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today and doing sprints with me so I wasn't all alone. It is my first day back in a while. I did a stream last week, but I have been missing everyone else's streams because I've just been trying to get things moved. And tomorrow and Thursday, I'll probably be doing the same thing. We're going to get the last of the stuff if we can over here tomorrow so we could actually work on getting the house clean before the end of the month. Anyways, thank you again for joining me, and until next time, I am supposed to have a stream tomorrow night. However, I may cancel it depending on what all gets done tomorrow night and if we're still working on getting loads done from my house to here. So keep an ear out, I guess, because I don't know if I'm going to do a stream or not. I will know by 5 p.m. my time. So 5 p.m. Eastern, whether or not I'm going to be able to do a stream. Because it really does depend on how much stuff we have left. Anyways, thank you for joining me. And until next time, bye, everyone.